Well, good morning everybody. How y'all doing? Pretty good here, and welcome to the channel. Hey, before we get started, a little administrative thing. Anyway, today I'm going to reveal to you guys, I finally made a decision what I'm going to do with the exhaust on the Tacoma up there. You guys can see it hanging out up above, resting on its lofty perch. Of course, towering over the tundra normally out here. But anyway, I finally made a decision on what I'm going to do with the exhaust. You know, I have the MBRP exhaust on the Tacoma now, and I like the exhaust. I like the sound at startup is awesome. It's just awesome. And I like the way it sounds going down the road. I mean, it makes a good, deeper, kind of louder, obviously, sound. But the one thing that I don't like, and this is personal preference, I think, is the noise that you get inside of the cabin. You can hear it. You can hear it. I'm not sure if I'd call it a drone or just the louder sound of the exhaust at speed. Anyway, I've decided, after putting the TRD exhaust on the Tundra out there, to go ahead and replace the MBRP exhaust on the Tacoma with the TRD exhaust. Now, I do have the TRD cold air intake already installed on the Tacoma, so I'll be interested to see if there are any changes when you pair those two together. I'm not sure. So, what I'm going to do, you guys can see, we'll start here in the back. We have the black tip on there. That did come with it. I ordered it with it, I should say. And then going on up, it's just a catback exhaust installed starting right there at that connection. And looking at how this thing has weathered so far, it's seen just a little bit of rain. Honestly, it hasn't been on the truck really that long. You can go back to the install video just to get an idea of how long it's actually been on the truck. But it's probably only got maybe a couple of 100 miles on it, maybe more like 100, 150. So it's basically brand new. Now, you can see up here, there is a little bit of rust on the clamp. And no rust really on the muffler, maybe a little bit there at the weld where the pipe is coming out of the muffler itself. And then none, I don't think, any here on the front. And then a little bit of surface rust on one of the screws on the clamp. And that's about it. No rust on the piping, you guys can see there. So that has weathered really well. And then coming on back here to the back on the hanger, there's a little bit of surface rust there. And maybe a little bit on the hanger up here where it connects to the pipe, and that's about it. Now, the reason I bring this up is because I'm considering doing a giveaway. Now, it will obviously be that exhaust. So it is used, of course, although lightly used, or slightly used, I should say, simply because it hasn't been run that much in the truck, and it hasn't been on there very long. So I'm curious to know, first off, if any of you guys out there are interested in a giveaway like that. I won't do the giveaway if there's no interest in it, of course, but if you guys are, then rather than just you know, selling it for probably a small amount, I don't know, or trashing it, I don't know, I'd give it away, ship it out to you guys. So leave a comment down below about that. Let me know if you're interested in something like that. Again, it is used. It wouldn't be a brand new exhaust, so I want to make that clear right off the bat. It is going to give you a louder exhaust note. You can hear that in the videos. And if you're into louder exhausts and a louder exhaust note, probably the exhaust for you. But hey, it would be free. So anyway, leave a comment down below. Like I said, let me know if you're interested in something like that, and then we'll see. Like I say, if I get enough interest in it, then that's what I will do. Now, the new exhaust that's coming, it is on order. It should be here probably within the next, I don't know, several days or so. Once you get it delivered down here in Texas. It takes a while to get things down here. I am going to go ahead on this one and paint the exhaust tip. The exhaust tip that's going to come on it, I believe, is welded on. It's one of those kind of oblong or flat kind of exhaust tips like they put on the TRD exhaust, and should have the TRD insignia in it. Now, I'm going to paint it because I want it to be black. Obviously, it's going to come chrome. I don't believe there is a black option that you can get with the single TRD exhaust for the Tacoma. So I am going to paint it. I'm going to do it before I put it on the truck so I can spray it. If you saw a while back, I had the dual exhaust on the Crew Max that I had. This was a 2018 Tundra, and it came with chrome exhaust tips. They did have the etched or embossed or laser cut, whatever you want to say, TRD insignia in them, but they were chrome, and I did install it that way, and then later, actually not long before I traded in the truck, I did paint them black. Now, I did like the way that they came out. They look pretty good, but I brushed it on. So you're going to get a little bit of a, oh, what do you want to say, a more mottled, that's M-O-D-D-L-E-D, look to that finish. It wasn't the smooth, shiny finish, I guess, that you'd get if you sprayed it, or if you were able to buy it like I have on the Tundra out there, from the factory or OEM as far as the part goes. Look to it. But I can get pretty darn close or accomplish that by spraying it myself with a brighter finish on that tip. So that's what I'm going to do. I haven't decided yet whether or not I'll go ahead and paint the pipe. I'm not sure, and the reason for that is it's not permanent. You know, over time with wear, that pipe, the paint that you put on the pipe rather, is going to wear off, which means you'd have to do it again, except at that point it would be installed under the truck and a heck of a lot more difficult to do unless you took the exhaust off, assuming you could get it off, if it didn't rust together or whatever. So I'm not really looking to have to, you know, go through the motion of doing that over and over again. But with the tips, I guess, it's easier to do because it's right there, and especially since I have the lift, I could just put it on the lift, bring it up a little bit, and just paint the tip without having to try to get underneath there, even on the lift for the pipe. So I guess my point there is I don't have a problem if I have to repaint it or touch it up down the road if it's just the exhaust tip. So we're going to do that. So the timeline is going to be, I guess, you know, a few days to get it in, and then I'll have to run, grab some paint, and let that all cure up nice and good before I put it on. So probably going to be a couple, 3 days or so to get the tip painted the way that I want it. The other thing about doing it while it's off is I'm able to repaint it if I don't like it. You know, let's say I get you know, kind of a matte finish as opposed to satin or whatever, and don't like it, I'll be able to repaint it because it'll be down here with me and not on the truck, and again, I can spray it, and you get a much better finish when you spray. You know, it just looks much better. So that's what I'm planning to do, and then after that we'll do the install. That'll take a day, so probably looking at about, I don't know, maybe a couple, 3 weeks or so until it would be installed and ready to give away. Now, part of the giveaway, if I end up doing that, is going to be an 11,000 subscriber celebration. So we're at, I don't know, 10.6 something like that, maybe 10.7. So we need to get to 11,000 subscribers, obviously, before we give it away. So you guys can help me out there. Like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. That'll get us to 11,000 subscribers quicker, and then we'll be able to give that MBRP exhaust away, assuming that's what you guys want. Anyway, I just wanted to get on here, let you guys know what's up next for the Tacoma up there. Should be pretty cool. I can't wait to hear the TRD exhaust on it. I love it on the Tundra. It's just freaking awesome. As usual, appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on the web. Have a great day. Bye.